glorious, glorious evening. It is your favorite goddess, Magical Rachel Renee, coming through with a quick tidbit of enlightenment. Today's enlightenment is going to be a little bit more of a story time of how I got arrested, escorted to, and then from jail. So yesterday I was on my way, and this is nothing short of a fucking miracle, okay? Big shout out to my kids for their involvement in this. So yesterday I was on my way to work and I ended up getting pulled over. I had no problem showing them my license, and so the police officer comes back and says that my license is suspended. And I'm like, no it's not, because I've already paid everything that was due to reinstate my license. You can look it up online, or I can look it up on my phone and show you. So he's like, okay ma'am, just hold tight. Took my license back to his car, and another police came back and he's like, can you step out the car? I'm like, okay, yeah, sure. I get out the car with my phone in my hand because I'm trying to log into the Department of Motor Vehicle Georgia website or whatever, and he asked me to turn around and starts fucking cuffing me. And I'm like, hold up, is you taking me to jail right now? Like, what is going on? He's like, yes, I'm taking you to jail because your license is suspended. I'm like, bruh, you can log onto my phone right now and check for my records for yourself, and you'll see exactly what I see. And so the other officer logged onto my records using my phone, and he's like, oh, okay, well, I see you paid everything online, but you had a failure to appear. So your license was suspended because you didn't go to court. And I'm like, okay, well, why the hell let me be able to pay my fine online if it's not gonna, like, you still gonna give me a failure to appear? But it was because I had paid my fine after my freaking court date. So I'm like, bruh, you finna take me to jail over a fucking driving under suspension? Like, that's such a petty offense. I'm on my way to work and I have children. Like, we live at the freaking Bulldog Inn. They're gonna be freaking out when they don't see me in the morning. And he's like, well, I have to take you to jail because it's a suspension for a failure to appear. I'm like, oh my gosh, like, I can pay the fine, whatever it is, right now. Like, I have my debit card. And so the officer was like, okay, well, just bring your debit card with you. So I asked them, can I call my insurance to have my car towed instead of them towing it by some random person? And they're like, no, because of where you pulled over at, we just have to have it towed. I'm like, are you serious? Like, once I pay to get out of jail and pay to get my car out of the impound, me and my kids are going to be living out of the fucking car because I'm not going to have enough to pay for my hotel. So he's like, oh, I'm sorry, ma'am. We're going to try to hurry up and get you processed so that you can get back out. I'm like, okay, whatever. I just get in the police car and I'm just like, Spirit, work this out, please, because I don't even get this shit by this point. So bam, they take me to the jail, and I notice there's like a younger guy not saying anything in the front seat. So they take me to the jail. When we get out the jail and go inside, I realize it's the officer's son. So he's doing a ride along. So I guess he had to go with like the extreme punishment or whatever, using me to set an example to his son type shit. So they have me change or whatever, and then they take my stuff, and then they put me in this cell. And I'm like, okay, well, do I not get to make a call? And the lady's like, yeah, I'll try to make sure you make a call before we shut down tonight. And I'm like, are you serious? And so I'm just sitting there waiting, and another lady had came in. She had already been booked and everything. I asked her how long the process took. She said it was like 2 hours. I knew that when I had got booked it was like 6 o'clock because I could hear the alarm going off on my phone before they made me like power it down after I wrote down 3 numbers. And so I had wrote down my daughter's number, my boyfriend's number, and my friend's number. And so I was just sitting there waiting. Like, they came and took the lady away. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like, I don't even know. I'm talking to my ancestors, my past life, my future life, my kids' ancestors. I'm like, look, I don't want to lose my car. I don't want to lose my job. I don't want to lose my room. And like, I I don't know how to fucking get out of this situation. I need a miracle. Like, I need a big miracle that's gonna take care of all of this. I don't even know what to ask for. So a lady came and knocked on the door. She's like, what's your name? I said, Rachel Guest. She said, Miss, and I'm like, am I not going to be able to make a call? She's like, yeah, you're going to have to make a call so you can get a family member to go get your kids. I immediately broke down. I'm like, what do you mean get my kids? Y'all are taking my kids over a fucking driving under suspension? Like, there is no family to get my kids. Me and my kids are our family. Like, what are you talking about? This is so extreme over a driving under suspension. I completely broke down. She's like, Miss Guest, please try to calm down. How can I calm down? And you just said that you're finna take my kids. Like, they're in the room minding their own business, not even knowing what's going on right now. And y'all are gonna go over there and take them? So I'm just falling by this time. I sit back down on this cement brick thing. It's not like a seat or a bed. It's just an extension out of the wall. I'm bawling my eyes out. I'm crying so hard. I'm like, why would y'all take my kids? Y'all are so full of shit, you heartless bastards. Like, I'm just saying no. Like, once again, asking my ancestors, my past life, my future life, somebody, I need a miracle. There's no way that this is happening after I've done so much to piece everything together. Like, there's no way I got all my ducks in a row just for somebody to come and kick and knock all my shit over so quickly and easily. So, the lady ended up coming back to the door and was like, Miss Guest, please go wash your face and calm down. We're gonna get you booked in so that we can go ahead and get you a bond and you can go ahead and get somebody to come and get you. I'm like, yes. So I went and I washed my face off, and they took my freaking picture. They fingerprinted me. They asked me if I'd ever been there before. I'm like, no. They said, have you ever been to jail before? I'm like, I've only been arrested for driving under suspension in South Carolina and in Oklahoma. And so they let me use the phone. I immediately start calling my boyfriend back to back, and I told him what was going on, and he said that he would come and get me. So then I called my daughter, and of course my kids were upset. The police was there in the room. They were not happy. They didn't want to go, but they did say that they had contacted my sister and that she was on her way to get them. And I'm like, well, you know what I'm saying? I told my boyfriend what's going on. He said that he was going to come get me. So mommy will be home soon. So they said that my boyfriend could go and sit with the kids until they release me or whatever. So they had said that it was going to be like $500 plus a $100 fee plus a $25 something fee. It was going to be like $6 something in all. And I'm like, okay, whatever. Like, he's going to come get me. And so right when I was receiving the information for that, one of the other ladies was like, hold on. And her and the other lady stepped away, and they came back and said that my situation had been expedited, and that because I guess I had no prior offenses, they were actually going to release me with no bond, and the police themselves was going to drive me back to the room. So I finished the process of seeing the nurse, and then somebody had brought me my clothes, and the officer that was escorting me home, he was like, okay, so I've brought a lot of people to jail, but I ain't never took nobody from jail before. And I'm like, thank y'all so much. Just thank you. So then like a high-ranking officer that had like 3 stripes on his arm or whatever, he was taking me to receive my paperwork, and he's like, you know, I just want to know, who do you know? And I'm like, I don't know anybody. Like, my kids were praying, like, and that's how I got up out of here. My kids were heartbroken, and they have the ability to manifest instantly. And so that combined with my sorrows is why I'm getting out of here. And so they allowed me to, they said that they was going to drop my bond to like $5 or $10, but I ended up not having to pay anything. And I signed my paperwork, I put my clothes back on, and then I was escorted home. I got home, and there was an officer that was in the room. She was, shout out to Black Girl Magic. My kids were so happy to see me. I just kept apologizing to them because I knew that I had upset them by just the whole situation. I called my sister thanking her because, honey, her and her girlfriend was on the way, okay? They live so far away, like literally fucking almost 4 hours away, and they were on the way to either come get my kids, come get me out of jail, or come get me and my kids, whatever needed to be done. They were like so quick to jump into action, and I appreciate them. The officer told me that my boyfriend had come by, but that she was instructed not to leave until I got there, so he was able to go ahead and leave, and I thank him so much because he was busy doing what he needed to be doing, but he stopped just to come over there and sit with my kids or whatever. So I was so grateful and thankful. Like, that was a huge miracle. And to top it all off, when the officer brought me back home, the first thing I saw was my fucking car sitting outside of our motel room. And I'm like, what the fuck? What is Guns N' Roses doing here? So after the police left, I went and got in the car, and sure enough, my keys were in the fucking side. So I did not lose my job. I had enough, you know what I'm saying, time to cover it. I did not lose my room. I did not lose my kids. I did not lose my car. Like, I didn't know how. I just knew I needed a miracle, and the miracle was provided for. Thank you to the universe, okay? This is why I do what the fuck I'm supposed to be doing at all times. Because when some shit hits the fan, I move for the universe moves for me. Thank you to all the police officers that was involved, that helped to calm my children, that helped to get me home. Like, I'm just so grateful and thankful, because the truth is, I don't know anybody, but I'm a part of all. And I thank all coming together and working my situation out for me. This morning, I did get up, and I went straight to go pay this fucking fine to this courthouse. So the fine is paid. After I paid the fine, I went straight back to Athens and paid to reinstate my license. So I have my license. I'm waiting to receive the hard copy in the mail, but I do have the paper copy. So I'm driving. So I am now on my way to work, because it's money to be made, because it was money that had to be paid, period. And I'm just thankful. I'm just grateful and thankful. Y'all have an amazing evening. Oh yes, Friday the 13th, honey, clock it. This is a day for the witches. This is a day for divine feminine energy. This is a day for you to manifest your intentions, okay? Y'all have a good one.